And you're here, you're promoting new music.
Yeah, doing that too, yeah.
Yeah, but it's different, right? This music's a little different than what we've heard from you in the past. How far of a departure would you say?
Pretty much a departure from pop rock.
Yeah?
Like, it's more of like a soulful urban pop. I think what people expected, like whenever I was on my season of Idol 15 years ago, all I did was sing soulful stuff, and I grew up on it too, that and country music. So like, I think it's just kind of a more innate sound. Like even my band, who's been with me for years, and my singers, like they're like, oh my gosh, your personality, it's just so effortless. Like this is gonna be the most fun record to promote and tour.
And has it been fun to promote so far?
Yes, it's so fun. Especially the songs are just so sassy, so it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing's too serious. I'm not like sad or angry anymore. Like, you know, I feel
just
like
in a real good place.
Yeah, like I have to like do full on shows, and I'm like, did anyone else like not get that maybe I was in a bad place? Like, you're like listening to the songs and you're like, these are all super sad.
Is Kelly okay?
Yeah, and was I okay? I don't know. But yeah, this is a great fun record. So.
It seems like it. You seem happy and into it. How are you managing to promote the album and take care of all these other commitments with 2 kids and 2 stepkids? I have one, and it's everything is a big mountain to climb.
But once you have one, it really doesn't matter. 1 to 4. I mean, it's still taking your time though. Regardless, once you get home from work, and if there's 1 or 4, you know what I'm saying? I mean, definitely you want to make sure everybody's equally loved and supported, you know, but I mean, it's hard being a mom of or being a parent at all, like just, and working. We definitely have a village that helps us. There's no way I'd be able to do, actually my nanny is from Toronto.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she's from Philadelphia and Toronto, born here and raised, but also Toronto, so, I mean, Philadelphia, but yeah, but she's amazing. My kids love her. She's like a second mom, and I thought I'd be like really intimidated by that. I'd be like, no.
No, it's that's how I felt.
I'm mom.
I'm the mom. I'm doing this.
Yes, but now I'm like, I love it because my daughter, my son, and our older 2, they have another person that is loving and supportive and helpful. So it's only a positive thing, really.
Yeah, and also teaches them different things, and they learn. My daughter learns different music with her nanny.
My nanny knows French. Like I don't.
Wow, that's a win.
Yep. So I was like, I don't. I know a little Spanish, but
I love everything you share on Instagram with your kids.
Yes.
River
They always want you to be so active on all these social media, and I always feel like a tool, just like myself. So I always do my kids, which people are probably annoyed by.
No, River Rose is hilarious.
She's funny. She loves Snapchat.
Yeah,
she loves the filters and to look with all the things.
Like the dog and
she doesn't understand it. Why can't she touch the glasses? Yeah, it's hilarious.
What are your kids into now? What kind of things are they doing? What kind of hilarious stuff are they saying?
They love, I mean, honestly, I love that they're so close in age that like they've really started to love playing with each other because he's old enough now, he's walking around and doing stuff like that they've become like playmates, which was my goal because I didn't want to just have one little kid, you know, growing up alone because I was alone a lot. Like, and I love it because I think I'm very creative because of it, but I did always miss like having my brother and sister anywhere near me, you know, so they didn't grow up near me. So it's a really cool thing. They love playing together and they love, you know, the same little movies and they can navigate an iPad.
It's amazing.
I know when I get like the mom shame from people, but whatever.
Yeah, leave it elsewhere.
I love iPads. Yeah. God bless you.
That's the only way we get in the car.
Sometimes I just want to pee without someone in the bathroom with me.
Yes. You give them that iPad.
Yes,
they can
you sit right there.
Enjoy.
And then you pretend you're peeing, but you're really on your phone, like that This Is 40 movie. you're like, I'm finally going to get my emails done.
This is real. This is exactly what happens to moms. It's true. Yes. I plug on the Baby Shark video and I give myself a few minutes.
Isn't Trolls amazing? And then you're just like, you put it on.
Enjoy.
And they love it.
You'd be a great Apple spokesperson, actually, Kelly. I can see a real brand partnership happening.
And my Apple Watch, I usually have it on because I don't like working out, but I'll aim for the steps.
Right. Yeah. I'll try.
I'll aim for the steps. And my husband always kicks my butt in it. Yeah. Well, he's like, I've gone 15,000 steps. I'm like, okay.
Those step people can be real competitive and real arrogant about their steps.
My husband and I are competitive in general.
Yes.
So that doesn't help that one of us isn't. But it's fun.
Of course. Are the kids musical at all?
They love music. I mean, all kids, right? They love to be entertained. They go to like, you know, magic shows and, you know, musical class and like, or music class, and all that kind of stuff. They love all of it. Remy is adorable. My son, he literally is like hypnotized when I sing. So it makes me feel very, you'd think you're like, people listen to you all the time and you get like adored all the time for it, but when it's your son, Like when it's your kid doing it, you're like, you feel like you're possibly magical.
You are like
you're like, I might actually be like the fairy godmother,
right,
Cinderella,
from a different
and I just
planet.
didn't know it. Yes.
Does he look up at you with
He
that?
does. He just locks eyes, and he's so fascinated. Yes, I love it.
That's
It's
amazing.
sweet. Now she does this thing where she puts her hand over my mouth,
Like
and
that.
it's like, waving to mommy. You're done.
Right.
You're done.
We get it.
Ma'am.
Yeah, international
We've
pop
heard
star
you all
mom.
day.
Yeah, fine.
Blah, blah.
Little girls though, right?
Yeah.
Little girls.
She's bossy. Yeah. I love it though. She's independent. She just started school and she could have cared less that we left.
Perfect.
She didn't even say bye.
Good, good. But
just
you know, she's got her personality, doing her thing.
She does. She's super independent.
Yeah, and maybe her outspokenness came from you.
Maybe. Or my husband.
Okay.
We're both quite. I'm amazed that we're together because we're both very outspoken.
That's good.
Yes.
And you're going to be on The Voice.
Yes.
Which is,
I'm so excited. I might possibly be most excited about that.
well, you get to sit in the big red chair, which is
I've
really
already
cool.
turned it and pressed the button for something else. Yes, with my kids, with two little ones. Yeah. Yeah.
Why did you want to be a part of this show versus any of the other ones?
Well, I think a lot of people ask me why I picked The Voice over American Idol.
Sure.
And honestly, I mean, I gave 15 years of my life to American Idol. I came back every season.
Yeah.
And I love it. How we bookended it and how I ended on that season could not have been more perfect. But I'm going to be honest with you, like, I'd been talking with The Voice for a while, and also I'm excited. It's a completely different premise. I love that we can't see the people. It has nothing to do with aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I am a poster child for somebody that really just is in the business because of my voice. Like, that's really what people know me for, and that's why I won the show I was on. So
That's right.
I don't know, it couldn't be more of a perfect fit, and I love Blake and Adam, and I don't think I can talk with the judges, but my husband's like, do not mention it.
We got the look.
I've messed up twice. I'm not good with secrets. I'm not a vault.
I love that you're an open book. I can't believe Idol was 15 years ago,
15
which
years
seems
ago.
really crazy. You saw Simon recently at
did.
America's Got Talent.
I did.
How's Simon? Has fatherhood changed him?
He's so good. I've always loved Simon, and he's always been super supportive of me. But it is cute to like run into him, and you can tell he's like, you can tell a dad. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can tell a dad when you see one. Like they're just beaming in a different way. So, the toughest men in the world will crumble with a little kid latching onto him.
Yeah.
So, but I told him, he said, I'm so excited about you being on The Voice. And I said, oh, I know, me too. I hope I'm kind of like you. Like I love how honest you are. Mm-hmm. I won't be maybe as mean as he was sometimes, but constructive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can do that. I mean,
Totally.
And as an artist, you've heard it, and you probably want to share that because it's important. Feedback's important.
It's important. You don't want yes people surrounding you constantly.
No, you don't. Have you always been that way, do you find? Because now we see, you've commented on Donald Trump, you've spoken out about Dr. Luke. Did you feel like that was something you could always have done? Because I feel like that for me came with age and confidence, and even being a mom kind of allowed me, I think, to be a little more vocal. But for you, was it always something you were comfortable with?
I mean, everything you said is true.
Yeah.
For me too, but I do think, I just grew up in a very small town, and people always had something to say about whatever. Like what you're saying, what your, spirituality is, what you're wearing, what you're singing, why are you singing secular music? Like, it's like, it's all these things. So I think growing up in that small town, it really, by the time I left my small town, I was pretty ballsy. Like, I was just over it. I was like, you know what? I'm obviously not going to please everyone, so I just got over that real quick. And I don't like to be mean to people, but I do like to call people out when I feel, because I want to be called out if I'm doing something, and I have plenty of people that do. So I just don't think everybody has those people in their lives. So it's nice, especially, via social media, just to be like, it's a nice way to stand up for something, because if you're not standing up for, something, you're not standing for anything.
That's right.
I don't know, I try and be more positive about it, or sarcastic, or, be kind of funny with it. But a lot of things can be said on social media that can hurt or harm, hurt, harm, or make something better.
That's right.
So you try and focus on the positive.
Right. And staying silent just
isn't working.
Isn't an option. I totally agree.
Staying silent isn't an option. And it makes me so mad when they're like the celebrity thing, like as if I'm not an American citizen.
Right, and you can't speak on...
as if I don't vote.
Right.
Like as if I don't care.
Watch what's going on in the world if you're not a mom raising two small people.
Or we, hired one.
Yeah.
So it's like... But that's the part that really does bum me out. Not just for America, for the world.
Yep.
I mean, I think especially, I think America's known for you know, freedom of speech, the First Amendment, freedom to do, you know, freedom in general. That's where people were liberated, you know. So it's you know, you want to continue with that. You want to be that bold, you know, part of, you know, the world that people want to, you know, admire instead of go, oh God.
And you know, Kesha got a lot of heat for with what happened with her and Dr. Luke, and you came out and said, you know, I didn't have a great experience with him either, and in a way that was supporting her, which is also an amazing thing, to support another artist and another woman who's been through something pretty terrible.
And it was, well, and the tricky thing about situations like that is if you don't say anything in those situations, because it's hard, because I didn't have the same situation that Kesha did have with Luke. Talented guy, don't get along with him, not a fan. Totally cool. To each his own, we all can work with whoever we want. But I didn't have the same experience. So people were, I think, getting mad at a lot of us artists for not saying something at first. And it was like, why? I'm not going to ring that bell. I'm not going to say the guy's a rapist. Like, I don't know him like that. So I'm not going to say that. But what I can say is I'm not a fan of his character. And, you know, I think a lot of times it's unfortunate that people don't believe people. And I'm going to say, I mean, in my experience, most girls claiming something that drastic, it's a serious thing. It's not, or a guy, anybody claiming that, that's a big thing to claim in front of the world. So it's I mean, she's obviously having a hard time, but she, you know, that praying song.
Whew, that album,
but the praying song specifically, like, it's unfortunate the hurdles she's had to overcome and the things she's had to get through, but to be a vessel for such a powerful song that so many people can relate to is, that's a legacy thing. So.
It is, and it is, and the music, it just reminds us of how crazy talented
her range.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I sing along to Kesha songs, and I met her, and I had no idea. Like, that song "Praying" came out, and I was like, "What?"
Whoa, yeah.
I was like,
yeah, because I think we often think of her as just kind of the poppier stuff,
just
but
the pop.
no, it's all there.
I feel like that people with me too. That's why I made this record. Because I kept running into people going, "Oh my God, you can sing," and I'm like,
"You can
what?"
Sing. There's never been a question of you can sing. Come on.
That's my husband right there. He will tell you. We have run into people left and right, and they're like, "I didn't know you could sing like that." And I'm like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "What have I been doing?"
Like,
and
for 15 years.
Yeah. And the point too is, I mean, to their point, I haven't made a record like this. This is definitely a singer's record. You know, so I don't know.
But it's great.
I can sing.
We all know you can sing. We all know you can sing.